Along with the individual roles of officers, board, and committee members, there are additional duties necessary to perform. The first is duty of care. By this we mean come prepared for meetings. Be competent in your role by exercising reasonable judgment and prudence and delegating tasks when needed. All board members are encouraged to attend all meetings of the association, but are required to attend all 7 board meetings throughout the year. In the event that you can't make a board meeting, you should notify another board member of your absence. No more than 3 board meetings may be missed during a board member's yearly term. Secondly, there is the duty of loyalty. One of the very first things you will do at the beginning of each new year is to sign a conflict of interest statement. This recognizes your understanding that the corporation operates for specific purposes and not for the private gain of an individual or entity. If a potential conflict of interest does present itself, the board can make the necessary arrangements to ensure that they don't interfere with association businesses. It doesn't mean that a member can't serve, just that in certain circumstances where there could be potential bias, a particular officer or trustee might need to abstain from voting. Another important form to sign is the confidentiality statement. Many of the topics discussed within the board meetings might not be information that is ready to be shared with the public. Please, unless otherwise specified, for the sake and integrity of the association, keep all board discussions to yourself. Duty of obedience. The Policy and Procedures Manual, as well as the bylaws, spell out in detail how business and meetings are to be conducted. Read through your notebook to familiarize yourself with how things are to be done and run. If you have any questions about something, it can usually be clarified by reviewing these documents. Abide by the organization's rules and policies as set forth by the association. Follow the rules of conduct in regards to involvement, meeting attendance, confidentiality, lawfulness, and ethical behavior. Be supportive and sensitive to not undermine the board's decisions. If there is a motion made and a vote taken, it's the responsibility of all board members to uphold the majority vote, whether they agree or not. Undermining a board decision is very unprofessional and can be grounds for removal. Fiduciary responsibility. A fiduciary duty is a legal duty to act solely in another party's interest. As a fiduciary, you are responsible to disclose any conflict of interests, act in an ethical manner, be transparent, keep the organization solvent, avoid liability, know the legal status, and those requirements and expectations specific to your particular position. Continually review and update the bylaws and policies and keep order at all meetings. Review reports and make recommendations. Be familiar with the Practice Act. If you have any questions, you can go to the Practice Act online at this address. Lead the direction of the association. This is important and accomplished by listening to the membership to find out what they want. We're a business, not a sorority. Be open and friendly at all board and CE meetings and other events. Talk with the attendees. Make them feel welcome and appreciated and that you care about them and their thoughts and needs. Mingle before and after meetings with non-board members. In the past, we've been accused of being cliquish. We don't want to give the impression that we don't want others involved, so make it a point to sit at a table with a non-board member or talk with at least 2 people you don't know while at a CE. We are all being watched and heard all the time. If a negative comment is made, someone is going to hear it. We are in the business of smiles, so we should be wearing one. Whether you realize it or not, you're looked at as a leader in the dental hygiene community. You represent the profession of dental hygiene to all hygienists and are the voice of the association to members and potential members. They look to you to guide and inform them about what's happening in our profession. Your desire, enthusiasm, and willingness to serve can be infectious. Wise leaders are friendly, informal, and treat others as equals and with respect. They build trust through their actions and role modeling. They lead by example in that they talk the talk and walk the walk. They understand that actions speak louder than words. Skilled leaders inspire followers, provide encouragement, enhance motivation, and mobilize action. They're committed to the organization and fully engaged in its operations. They give power away by empowering other members. They're team builders. They provide resources and activate interest. They're enthusiastic and excited about the organization and clearly communicate that. They share and communicate clearly the vision and goals of the association. They monitor the progress of the association but don't micromanage. This all can be a little intimidating, but remember, leaders are made, not born. You may feel inadequate or inexperienced, but serving the association will provide you with opportunities to share your strengths, strengthen your weaknesses, and grow in your communication, organization, and leadership skills. We have a lot of great leaders here at GSLDHA. They have built a strong foundation for the association that has lasted over 50 years. They have fought for the advancement and protection of dental hygiene numerous times in past years and have valuable lessons for us to learn. They make themselves available to us to carry the torch in the right direction. They inspire us with their unending passion for the profession and motivate us to do our part. Continuing to uphold the standards that the association has set before us with the same dedication and steadfastness of those leaders that have preceded us, incorporating our own unique contributions that make our greater St. Louis component personal and modern, should always be our ambition. With clear direction found in your notebooks and the support and encouragement provided by the board and seasoned members, you can enter the new year looking forward to making new hygiene friends, strengthening personal and professional bonds, enhancing the component, and supporting your association and profession. Your commitment and sacrifice is what makes the Greater St. Louis Dental Hygienists Association great, and your hard work is always appreciated.